I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do we have any liquor licenses?
We do not. I make a motion to approve the agenda of minutes from the November 26, 2024 meeting, and there is no liquor license.
I will second that motion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, anybody opposed? Visitors, you guys have anything to say ahead of time, or?
No, I'm Spencer Hosh with Barrett Home on behalf of Mid-American. You all have copies of the final road use and maintenance agreement and decommissioning agreement, just here in case you have any questions.
Okay, great. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Did you get a copy of these yet?
Yeah.
The final copies, okay. I need in the review process. I don't want to get ahead of us either, I just need to see about it. Supervisor updates, Mr. Crouch is gone. I will say that I attended the public health meeting last Friday, and it was a good meeting. Let's leave it at that.
I too went to this public health meeting. Probably gonna have a few more before everything gets settled. And then also I had a Zoom meeting with MAPA, Area Regional Council. Very interesting as we are planning a conference coming in February, as we will be going to DC, talk to the legislators. So it was interesting. And that was it.
Okay. Mr. Jacob.
Okay, what we have on the list is what these guys are here for. Kevin has been the main point of contact for them, so I invited him up just in case there's any questions. But we don't see any issues with it, and we're ready to sign it. It seems like it's all very well laid out and filled out.
You guys were here last week, briefed the sign, so.
And you like the corrections that was made and that Matt, okay?
Yep,
Good.
we're happy with this.
Me too, we thought that was a good
Yeah,
plan.
it was a good meeting.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve the agreement, the road use agreement with the Mid-American Energy.
I will second that motion. Any discussion?
So do we have to put down for solar or any detail, Amber?
We can.
We
it's a
can.
Decommissioning, yeah.
Yeah.
agreement for-
All right.
for the solar projects. We can do that.
Would you put that down?
Any other discussion? You guys have anything to add or delete or omit or?
Okay.
Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Probably want these signed then, don't you? Is
Want that decommission signed off.
that the official one?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
You write it down, that makes it
If
easier.
the road.
Yeah, I think you emailed over the countersigned road use and maintenance agreement. If
To,
I think not. Probably emailed that over.
yes, if not, then we could just have you sign the clean versions that you all have, and then if you want to use this one on behalf of Mid-American. No.
Yeah. You can email it to me, I can turn it off. Oh, yeah, I can email it to you.
is that the Rogers one? This
Yeah.
is Rogers'
Yeah.
name on it?
Oh,
Should
you
we,
have it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Is it?
Oh, I
I think
got
it's
it.
signed one from.
Spencer, this has Richard's name on it, and he is gone. Should, you want Lonnie and I, or wait till and he doesn't get back till
I'm
Friday.
gonna ask you, since his name's, Richard's name's on it, can we wait and have Richard sign it, or should we?
It does need to be signed from board chair.
Okay,
That's fine.
All right,
they're perfect.
We'll just give it to Richard and.
Yeah.
I got it.
So, yeah.
Everybody sign.
Well, as soon as we're
We'll
second
let
time
you
on
guys
that
get to it.
Yeah, he's in California on a work trip, so he'll be back here in a few days. So.
Hopefully.
If he's watching us, he's probably on the beach right now.
Perfect. That's a funny sight.
Wearing shorts.
Was that motion for the road use
Yes.
or the decommissioning? Or the-
That was the road use decommissioning is next on the agenda.
Okay, this is road use.
Bill, that was original. Richard, one of the gifts to Richard. The next thing on the agenda is the decommissioning plan and agreement with Mid-American Energy for the solar projects.
So in the that we talked about last week, you guys. Matt was happy with it. Kevin, you're good. All that. Okay. I make a motion to approve the decommissioning plan and agreement with the Mid-American Energy.
I will second that motion. Is there any discussion? Anything to add?
The other one's right. So,
Just going back to the road use, the one they have has Amy on here for county auditor, so to get that switched, we can also get Richard to sign it. So we want to send the updated one.
Yeah, you send over a new copy and we can sign it.
we'll do, we'll get that sent over.
Thank you.
Can I make a motion?
I will second that motion. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. If you can get us some clean copies with the Amber on it. and then,
Amber's name is on the decommissioning.
Yeah, but not the
Yeah,
road
one
use
of
one.
those.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then when Richard gets back, we'll have him sign them and then
I'll send them out.
everybody will give them to you.
Do you guys need the original of our signatures or just a copy? Yeah.
That's all we need, yeah, that's all we need on our.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome to stay. It's exciting.
It's short.
Yeah.
Short
So we
meeting
don't
today.
wait till another meeting.
No, they're approved. We just gotta sign them, so. we'll be good there.
Do you have any general discussion?
General discussion, we have a engineer's conference. Kevin and I taking advance with us, the new guy. We're gonna head up tomorrow, we'll be back Friday afternoon, the rest of the week. And then, Henry emailed me, he's ready for my inspection on his improvements out there at the subdivision. I don't know what he's putting on the agenda for next week, but I'm probably not gonna really, I wanna go back through and make sure he's met everything before we go out there and just inspect.
The public hearing is next week. And then the preliminary plat down there as well.
So it doesn't have to be
It's not
that Tuesday of accepting.
just approving that
That's
preliminary
just a
plat.
public hearing, moving forward. It's just for the preliminary plat, and that's just a plan, so there could still be changes and additions and corrections we can move forward with before we accept the final.
Okay, that's kind of what I want to know where he's
Yeah,
at that, because,
Nothing will be accepted,
okay,
so.
I think that's what he's wanting.
The
So,
final,
then we just need to accept all the approvals. Because they go to the final.
Oh.
So
We can
that
do it.
comes out.
You ready?
We'll get the final.
we'll do that for the final.
Do you, can you schedule a meeting to talk about, sketch plans again?
The three of us.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep. Yeah. That's on the rest of the week, but then
Yeah.
next week.
So, yeah.
Jacob, how is the Ohana situation? How's that coming along?
From the county standpoint, fine.
Okay,
As far as the erosion, sediment loss, I haven't had any complaints. Usually when we get them on the big rainwater
Rainwater.
events. But again, that's nothing to do with the county, that's on between Craig and the DNR.
okay.
As far as that one person that was in here complaining about putting in that drainage, I kind of left it up to them saying, hey, here's our fix, that we can do it for you. And he came back with, just, it's a maintenance easement, if you do any damage to my property, you have to pay for it. And they said, if there's any more discussions about the definitions of easement, you can contact the attorney's office. And that kind of conversation just kind of ended there, so.
But that's county property, was it not?
No,
That edge
Well, we
is
have
not county?
easement.
It's drainage.
Yeah, we have the right
It's just a
to.
drainage easement.
Yeah, the thing is, there's sprinklers in he puts sprinklers in the easement, there's trees, and then on the other end, there's fire.
Oh.
So I'm saying, if you're complaining about the drainage issue, we can solve it, here's how we're gonna solve it, the way it was supposed to be done. But we're not gonna be responsible for if we damage your sprinkler lines or damage your trees. We can try and work to not damage them, but if that happens, it's not on us.
Right.
And that was kind of met with resistance on that, so I just kind of, if you really want the drainage issue fixed, we're up for it. So it's what's your worst problem?
Yeah.
You wanna deal with the drainage and leave your trees? So I'm not gonna take it any further until I respond from that, but what you wanna do.
I'm kind of curious what that.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Not in Ames anymore, you're in Des Moines?
Boy, it's been there for a few years.
Des Moines.
The
convention center.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Same place Isaac is, right? Yeah.
Surveyors are still going to Ames, that's why I asked.
Oh, really?
We're not at the Sheehan Center anymore, we're out at the.
It's probably been 5 years now, right?
Yeah, I think my last year was the first year they had changed it, so
More
since
than-
2018 or 19.
Is this for all the county engineers or
Yeah,
all
it's the
engineers?
annual Iowa County Engineers Association. So there's a lot of consultants that go and vendors and stuff like that. But now all the counties.
Great. Alrighty, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jay.
Greg Schultz,
Good
Sheriff,
time tomorrow.
formal action.
Learn a lot.
Increase
And I know
in
to learn more.
Sheriff's office.
What am I doing?
Increase in insurance coverage.
You guys be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to come up here?
Get you a chair that you can actually fit in. Don't lay down.
This was, an underestimation on value of the building. Remember exactly what it ended up.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Nice
So
meeting you,
late on the conversation coming in, but it's gonna cause our
Rates.
rates to go up.
Good. That's okay. Yep, are you, have you visited with ICAP on this? Is that who you're talking with?
No.
Or A-stroke?
Okay. Yeah,
And what building is this?
Sure.
yeah, the sheriff's office.
Oh, the
Yeah,
sheriff.
the sheriff's office, yeah, there was just an underestimation on value. So there's been some conversation going back and forth, and I'm mixing up the numbers between this ECC and there's some cell phone issues we got. But I want to say there's $300,000 on the underestimation value. I want to say that the increase was around that $3,000 annually,
Okay.
if I remember right.
Trying to remember what we talked about.
As long as
I'm
we,
happy to hear them, not the only.
right, as
Um,
long as we can get the numbers come budget, budget
Yeah.
season, so that's our.
Yeah.
biggest concern.
And I think we're going to, just when I'm gathering from the office of this one, that there was that much of an underestimation of value, but it happens and we'll work through it.
Well, it goes up.
Everybody's hanging on for that insurance. It's
Yes,
ungodly.
There you go.
yeah,
It is
Yeah.
evil.
So we gotta have it.
yes, yeah, there's no way around it.
Right.
And, it's just a part of the process and, once we get that factored in and like Amber's aware of it, so we'll make sure we work with this next year.
I don't think we need action on that.
No, I don't think we need to act on it, it's just get a,
Let us
And
know.
we're gonna pay.
let
it
us
for
know,
it.
and, yeah. As long as Eric can get us that final number, come budgets, you budget time, that's where it's at.
So how was your first full week?
Actually, 2 full weeks, really. This is
Second
like-
full,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, so it's going well.
good. You're
Learning
not
a
wanting
lot.
to leave yet.
What's that?
You're not wanting to leave yet.
Oh, no, we're trying to figure out how to spend more time down there. My wife's never happy. But yeah, and last night
There's a lot of stuff to go through and
we went to Road Township, had some soup. and-
I didn't make that, I'm sorry,
Yeah, no, it was good. It was actually
My wife
very
was sure.
informative for me. And Amber had to leave,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
some personal conflicts, but I had, we had lunch, we had supper, and then at about 7 o'clock, they put on a
pretty
presentation.
neat little presentation
Yeah.
you do, isn't it?
Yep.
And what was this?
The soup supper meal on.
The fireman?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was very nice, they put together a nice presentation. I was able to stick around and, got through the entire department, all the equipment.
that is such an asset for you.
Yeah, and one, it's very impressive, those guys,
They got it going on, don't they?
they do. And I was actually talking to them, let me drop my son's first name right now.
The guy we were talking to?
Yeah, Bree Fries,
Keith Johnson.
Keith Johnson?
Afterwards, and I remember sitting when I was mayor, in Glenwood,
Yeah.
and it was about 2002. The city of Glenwood still had some buy-in with the communication center.
Yes.
So we came, it was a joint project, we asked him to raise the levy, and he was treasurer, or trustee clerk, and, Crow Township, and he says, we're not gonna raise the levy, just because you guys need more money. We're not raising our levy just because of that. I remember that conversation, so I mentioned it last night, he just noticed, I remember having that conversation, he said, but, yeah, we still like to keep they paid off the building, and they don't have any debt right now.
Yep.
They're doing a great job.
They ran it well.
Yep, and, they got some very dedicated people that do that. But the last thing I asked, before I left, I said, so what's your one wish? And I had two big wishes that came from two separate guys, people, that they knew some more people.
They're burned out.
Well, yeah, there's
Tired.
two guys that are making, 75-80% of all calls.
Yes.
And then the other thing is water, so they know where we go, we're gonna get water there.
Yep. We just talked about that.
So they need a water truck or a bigger
No.
water truck?
lines.
Water lines.
The water
Yeah,
lines.
yeah. I'm sure that, probably been a conversation that's occurred, maybe
It
not.
has, it's coming more and more.
Yeah.
We need it.
That's one thing that's gotta be worked on.
So but it was a great night. I was happy to get to meet a lot of people.
That was good for you. Yeah.
Good.
Fantastic.
So other than that,
Okay,
yeah, I don't know.
We're just gonna say no action taken.
just informative.
Why am I gonna leave now? I got the chair at the table.
You don't have to leave.
There you go. We're almost done, so. The next thing on the agenda would be discuss formal action, East Mills childcare appropriation.
Yep, so I got an email from,
Katie?
Kate McGann, asking about our annual payment, scheduled to pay $20,000 until 2028 every October. So, I went and found the agreement, and it states that, the funding source is determined each year by a motion of the board. So we need to have formal action on that 20,000, where you guys want that money come from.
Okay.
This is for the, East Mills Child Care Solutions Center.
Did you ever, figure out what we've got in our
I'm this close,
I know.
and I've got, when we get done with this, I've got a couple things I wanna put on our schedules, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess until we see where we're sitting,
Yeah, I hate to say we're gonna pull it out of ARPA if we don't have it. I hate to say
Or
we're
a
gonna pull it
loss
out of
if we
KIT if we don't have it.
Right.
Can
Can
we
we wait
just-
another week?
Probably,
Will that get you enough time to
Yep.
figure out where we can pull it from? Okay.
let's table this till
Okay.
next week.
I'd like Richard to be on that discussion
that's
too,
fine,
so
yep.
So we know exactly where we're at.
if you could let Kate know, or I can send her an email. or-
I can email it,
Okay, all right. It's going to happen. Tell her we're gonna take it out of the sheriff's budget.
sounds good.
He does that, he makes people nervous.
We just need this thing to turn off.
No, it's going to happen. We committed to it. It's just we need to know where we're gonna get it
Yep,
from first.
yep, yep, okay.
I would prefer ARPA, but, we have to see if we have it first. Okay, I have nothing for general discussion. Do you? have
I do not,
How about you, Amber? Do you have anything for general discussion? Adjourn?
I would like to talk about, on the 10th, I would like to set aside time to have a work session to discuss LOST and ARPA and the budget process.
Wonderful.
So that will have that on the agenda for a work session after the regular meeting.
I would welcome that.
I found some information on ARPA, and so I'm just double checking it and making sure I kind of know what's going on.
Yep.
I've got final numbers for the jail, from Chief Deputy England and Sabrina, so that'll help.
Good.
And then last, I'm getting there, I'm hoping last is a little bit easier to kind of,
Yes.
it's more in and out, whereas ARPA's been more static and trying to figure out what actually has been used, so.
Yep.
Well, then we'll know where we're heading for, so
Mhm.
that would be great.
We'll just keep at the FRF, flood recovery fund money on the
Oh, yeah.
lines, just to, that's something that needs put to bed.
I better write that down.
No, everything, right?
Trying to.
Good. Hearing nothing else, I would entertain a motion to
Wow.
adjourn.
I make, anything else, Amber?
No, I'm just trying to catch up on my notes real quick.
Sheriff, anything you wanna,
I don't think I've got anything crazy today.
okay,
Appreciate that though.
All right, I'm ready now.
okay. Well, I make a motion to adjourn at 8:36.
I will second that motion. Any discussion? Hearing that, all those in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
short and sweet.
I can kill it for you.
Hey, great thought of you, oh, I have to take that off.